All right, welcome back to another episode of CC Sports Talk, and we're gonna talk about the draft and the NBA a little bit. So let's get into it, Colton. All right, so let's hop into our top 32 NFL draft
Drafts.
drafts.
Teams.
Yeah, teams,
Yeah.
draft teams. All
Smith
right, so number 32 for me, it's the Packers.
Shocker, right?
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Yeah, the
they just
Packers just did not do a good job. I have them too.
I
In
don't like any of their picks really.
in the deepest wide receiver class maybe ever.
Yeah.
They didn't take a single one. And they
No.
didn't take any interior D lineman, their other big need. Jordan Love isn't a terrible pick, but
I mean, I
come
kind of
on.
like Love, but
Yeah.
I mean,
He's not bad at all, but the rest of their picks fell off a cliff. They were horrible.
yeah, wasn't great.
All right. What's your 31?
My 31 is the Seahawks.
I had the Seahawks as well.
Yeah.
Did not
I
like their
mean,
picks either.
they
All
always.
right. The difference between the Packers and Seahawks though is tremendous, but um, just the Seahawks did not do a good job. I don't
They
think
could have got Patrick Queen, but they picked Jordan Brooks.
Jordan Brooks. He was like a third rounder in my opinion.
Yeah, they could have got him a lot later.
The rest of their draft wasn't great either. I didn't like Darrell Taylor out of Tennessee in the second.
I don't think the Seahawks are that great at drafting, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
yeah. The only good pick, Colby Perkinson at Stanford, but that was a fourth round, so.
Yeah.
And I just didn't like the Seahawks.
I mean, if your fourth round pick's your best pick, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. This is where I think we're gonna start showing some differences.
Yeah.
All right, what's your 30?
My 30 is the Eagles.
Okay, so about the Eagles, they had the worst pick in the draft, Jalen Hurts. I don't think that can be debated, to be honest. Their day 3 picks kind of saved them, in my opinion. They're a little bit higher on mine, but yeah, I could see how you have them 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So who's your 30?
My 30th is the Chicago Bears. Okay, they signed Jimmy Graham. All right, so you think they're good on tight ends. Then with their first pick of the draft, they pick Cole Kmet in second. Just, I don't understand it.
You could have gotten confusing pick.
But you could have gotten like Denzel Mims or a position of need.
Yeah.
The rest of the draft was solid. Jalen Johnson, he's a good player, but looking down the rest of these players, Darnell Mooney's fine, but
I mean, there's not a lot.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of picks. One thing with my top 32 is there's a few teams, obviously, but it's pretty hard to get high on my list if you don't have a lot of draft picks.
Yeah.
So guys like the Patriots, just no. Speaking of the Patriots, they're my 29th pick. All right, they had Kyle Duggar, like that pick, and Josh Uche out of Michigan. He was a good pick, but the rest of these picks, like, they didn't have a first. That kind of hurt them on theirs. Mm-hmm. Anthony Jennings is solid. Even Anthony Jennings is good, but for the third round, kind of reach, I would have took him like fifth round. Yeah. Justin Rohrwasser had a Marshall.
Rohrwasser. It's kind of early for a kicker.
Yeah, like a fifth round on a Marshall kicker. He's good though, but like, there's other positions of need. And then Dalton Keene. I just didn't like their draft. Yeah. Who's your 29th?
My 29th is Houston.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they just didn't have that much.
Yeah.
I mean,
remind me. Wait, hold on. What was Houston's picks?
They got Ross Blacklock.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
okay. I like Ross Blacklock,
yeah,
but
but it's
didn't
just
have a lot of picks.
yeah,
Um,
which didn't help them.
they also
And
got
I'm kind of factoring in um the David Johnson trade.
yeah, because
So that was a terrible trade for them.
just let's not speak on it. Bill
Yeah,
O'Brien,
it's bad.
sad. Okay,
Yeah.
28. I think you might be surprised by this, but I just I don't like the Chargers draft.
Wow, the Chargers. I have them a lot higher than you.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Justin Herbert, tons of potential,
Yeah.
but when you turn on the tape, he's like a second round talent. He's not worthy of the sixth pick. And then
Ah.
later in the first round, they give up their entire day 2 second and third round picks to draft Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray's good.
I think they could have got Kenneth Murray in
the second,
day 2.
Yeah. And maybe he couldn't have slipped that far, but even if he didn't, this is not a good trade. And then their day 3 was solid, but when you give up your entire day 2 to grab a Kenneth Murray's good. I'm not gonna disrespect him, but typically Big 12 defenders have a trouble.
There isn't one.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
I really like the KJ Hill pick too. I think that was a really good pick.
Steal.
That was a steal.
Yeah.
I got the Chiefs at 28.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
they're a little bit higher on mine.
Yeah. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good pick, I'd say.
Yeah.
Willie Gay Jr. might be a little bit high.
I kind of thought he was a steal. I liked him.
Yeah. But I mean, they didn't have that many picks.
Because he was in the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in the second round, right?
Yeah, he was in the second round. I think they drafted him a little
That
high.
was about right where he's going to go. Yeah. Yeah. But I like Helaire as a good fit for the Chiefs because he's a good pass catcher. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
27 for me. I got the Houston Texans. We already touched on it.
Yeah.
Ross Blacklock. I do like that pick, but the rest of their drafts kind of lackluster. They didn't have a lot of picks.
Yeah. I got the Patriots. We already kind of talked about them. These are all kind of like,
the bottom half is kind of
yeah.
Kyle Duggar. I do like Kyle Duggar, but it's just not a fan of these.
Yeah.
Okay, 26. You had them a bit higher. I had the Eagles. I thought the draft was pretty solid, except for the Jalen Hurts pick.
Yeah.
Okay, from here to 26 to 20, these drafts are solid, but they're not great. They're not anywhere close to the top 15 or something.
Yeah.
But Jalen Reagor, I'm kind of surprised they went that route because he's kind of like Aguilar, except he has better hands. But, yeah. I thought they would take Justin Jefferson. But Eagles, they did all right, except for the Hurts. Who you got?
I got Pittsburgh.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like Pittsburgh, and I also didn't like their draft. So.
Yeah. They passed on Denzel Mims, and they passed on a running back to pick Chase Claypool. I like Chase Claypool, but his 40 time is a lot faster than how he actually plays. Because I've seen him play, and he's not that fast. Great hands, big size, but he does not run a 4.43 or whatever he ran.
Yeah, and they didn't have a first round pick, so
Yeah, just that kind of bumps him down, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, 25. I have the Steelers, so we were pretty close on that one. Shouldn't have to touch on it too much. Just
No.
pretty.
I got the Bills at
The Bills.
25. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I have them a lot higher.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily like their draft. I think AJ Epstein.
I thought he was a first round talent. And they got
I
him in
don't
the
know.
second round.
I think he was a good pick, but other than that, I don't see a lot. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, okay. The Bills are like the highest team to not have a first round pick in mind, because I thought they did a good job. AJ Epstein, and wait, hold on. Who else did they grab? They got pretty sure they got Zach.
it's AJ Epinesa.
Oh yeah, AJ
Epinesa.
Epinesa.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Okay, no. They also got Zach Moss. I like Zach Moss. Gabriel Davis. They got Jake Fromm. I don't like Jake Fromm.
No, and
But
then they got a
fifth
kicker.
round's not a bad value.
I think Jake Fromm and that kicker about have the same talent. So
Yeah, Jake Fromm. His deep ball is like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But
yeah, it's
24. I got the Skins, Washington Redskins. Okay, their first pick, Chase Young.
I mean, they got the best player in the draft.
Yeah. Their first pick was a layup. It was literally like wide open. You cannot miss that. The rest of the picks, Antonio Gibson he's like he could play running back. He's kind of, I don't see him as a true wide receiver. The rest of these, like Sadiq Charles. Great name. They replaced Trent Williams in the third round with Sadiq, and he's good, but like I wasn't that all on that. I don't think they got a whole lot better besides Chase Young.
Yeah. I got the Bears at 24.
24. Yeah, okay, you have the Bears. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put them at 30, but I could see them being this high. Cole Kmet, Jalen Johnson, Travis Gibson. I don't think they got that much better.
I don't know.
If you're gonna pick Cole Kmet, don't sign Jimmy Graham. That doesn't make sense. 23, I got the Saints. And okay, don't get me wrong. I like Cesar Ruiz, but they
just
Eric McCoy in the draft before, and he's a center. I think Ruiz can run guard, so I'm not that mad about that.
Plus, they only had 4 picks. So.
Yeah, they had 4 picks, which is like honestly strange. And but I like Zach Bond. I thought he was good value.
I think Zach Bond could have been a second-round pick.
Even late first. Really.
I think the Packers could have taken him instead of Jordan Love.
Yeah. They even got a backup, Tommy Stevens, coming in. He's more of like a gadget player, though. He's not really a quarterback.
Well, I mean,
they're just stocking up Taysom Hills.
Yeah. I got the Rams at 23.
Okay, yeah.
They
didn't have a whole lot of picks, right?
They had a lot of picks, not like they didn't have
they had a lot of late round picks. I forgot about that. Yeah. 3
7th-round picks. I mean, I don't know. I think Cam Akers is a good pick because they lost Todd Gurley.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised with this because their first 3 picks I really liked. Cam Akers, replacement for Gurley, and I think he has a high ceiling, to be honest. He can kind of do it all. Van Jefferson, great receiver. I don't think he got enough credit for Florida. And Terrell Lewis, the third round value is very good because he was like one of our best players besides Xavier McKinney. He was probably one of our best defensive players for Alabama.
Yeah.
I have him a bit higher.
Yeah. I got the Saints at 22. So.
Okay, yeah. So we're like just
pretty
right next to each
similar.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I like their 2 picks, and then Yeah,
It just
the
kinda
other two
fell
picks
off.
are okay.
Yeah. 22, I got the Chiefs. Uh, just, I mean, they're already a Super Bowl team, so they don't need to get a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked Willie Gay. I liked Edwards. I thought Swift would have been a good fit for them at 32, but I guess they just liked Hilaire better.
Yeah.
21, I got the Titans.
I also have the Titans.
Oh, dang. Um, okay, the Titans had a good draft, but like they just filled holes. They didn't get any
Yeah.
better. Like they
Mm-hmm.
lost Jack Conklin, picked up Isaiah Wilson, who's massive. They lost I forget his name, but they lost a corner. They picked up Christian Fulton,
Yeah.
great value. And
I was just kind of plugging the holes.
I really like Cole McDonald out of Hawaii though. He was probably one of my favorite sleepers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like a backup there, and they didn't have a bad draft. Just very solid.
At 20, I got the Redskins.
Okay, yeah,
They got Chase Young.
yeah, the layup pick.
That's it. That's,
That's
you
it.
know,
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
when
all
you
I
get a guy
got.
like Chase Young, you can bump them up a lot.
Yeah.
28 at the Falcons. I put them in my losers, and then when looking back, they didn't have that bad of a draft, because
Mm-mm.
AJ Terrell is one of those guys who's like NFL analysts like him a lot more than like no NFL like GMs like him a lot more than like analysts.
Mm-hmm.
Turn on the tape, he was really good in the championship game against LSU, and yeah, he had a good 2019 season. Marlon Davidson out of Auburn, love that pick. He's massive. And then a really athletic center in Matt Hennessy to fill for when Alex Mack leaves, probably.
Probably. Yeah, I got them a lot higher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Who you got 20?
I already said the Redskins.
Oh, my bad.
So,
My bad, yeah.
they had Chase Young.
Yeah, they had Chase Young. That's it.
They got Chase Young.
That's all you need to say.
That's really all they, that's all they need.
Yeah.
Well,
19, I got the Detroit Lions.
Mm.
Okay, I mentioned this. Jeff Okudah is probably like a slam dunk. I love him. But
Yeah.
I don't think Swift was a good fit. I thought they could have taken a guy he was probably the best running back available, but not a great fit. Plus, they already have Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah.
Jonah Jackson, I really like that at Ohio State. I think he's going to be good.
I put them a lot higher because they picked 3 Buckeyes.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Jason Cornell, the last one?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about this other. Julian Akwara is a good player for Notre Dame. I remember watching him. He's a good tackler.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they had a pretty good draft. This is the area where you get into the drafts that are actually like good.
They're pretty solid, but they're just people that did better.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I put the Colts here.
Okay, yeah.
I really liked Jonathan Taylor pick. Michael Pittman was good too.
Yeah, I like Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor. I put them higher pretty much for those reasons. Because they're one of those, the Colts drafted, like, if everything turns out, they could have a top 5 draft. Like, there's a lot of potential here. Michael Pittman, he's a big guy. And he go up and get a type receiver. Julian Blackman, he's all right. He's good value there. Jacob Eason, Rivers is about 40 years old, or however old he is. So
they only have him for 1 year.
Yeah, so I like the Eason pick in the 4th round. And then the rest of these, just solid. Like, I don't know that much about them.
Yeah.
They had 4-6, though. That's kind of crazy. All right, the Niners is my 18th pick.
That's also my 18th pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
They they didn't have a lot of picks. They had 5 picks.
Mm-mm.
They drafted a Colton, so you
Yeah.
know.
But
and
they had
bump 'em up
2
points
really
for that.
good first-round picks.
Yeah. Javon Kinclaw, he was just they just traded Buckner. They didn't want to pay Buckner, so they
Yeah.
just replaced him with Kinclaw. And I like Kinclaw as a prospect.
Mhm.
And Brandon Ayuk,
Ayuk, yeah.
I would have taken T. Higgins, but Brandon Ayuk has a lot of potential, so I don't mind that pick.
Yeah. I think they had a good draft.
Yeah.
Well, in the first round.
Mhm. My 17th. All right, they had a good draft. Just like it was tough putting these last ones. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
Are they a lot higher?
I got mine a lot higher than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we could have a lot of differences. All
Yeah.
right. First 3 picks, I really like Tristan Wirfs. They didn't have to move up that far to get him, and he was arguably the best O lineman. I thought Jedrick Wills was better, but arguably the best O lineman.
Yeah.
And Antoine Winfield, I really liked Antoine Winfield. He was a ball hawk safety. He had a lot of turnovers, and he had a really clutch play against this. I think it was. I forget who it was, but he had 2 picks against this one team in 2 different games in like overtime. And then Keyshawn Vaughn, I don't know how well he'll translate to the NFL, but great Vanderbilt running back.
And then they got Tyler Johnson in the 5th round.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Dang, this wide receiver class could go down as one of the greats.
Yeah.
I mean, they got it all.
Yeah.
Dang.
My 17th is the Chargers.
Really, I
Yeah.
did not like the Chargers draft.
I really like.
You like
I
Herbert?
I like Herbert.
He's like, have you ever watched him play? He's
a little bit.
He's a good quarterback, but it's just more potential. All he can do,
I don't know.
things he can do really well. He's a good job at extending the play. He can use his legs, and he has a strong arm. Everything else is average for him.
I mean, that's a pretty good quarterback then.
No. 6th pick. Joshua Kelly's not bad, though. I'll give him props for that.
Yeah.
And KJ Hill, of course, steal of the draft.
Yeah.
16, I got the Rams. I think they're
Wow.
a little bit. I think they're a little bit higher for you, right?
They were 23 for me.
Okay, well, yeah, I like their first 3 picks. And Jordan Fuller at Ohio State. Clay Johnson as well. And then they got the Miami of Ohio kicker. You got the kicker. You know you got to be good.
Yeah.
All right. You got
I got the Falcons.
Yeah, they're a little bit higher.
I liked their draft, except for they drafted a punter.
What? Are you beefing on punters?
I didn't think you drafted punters. I thought you just signed them
Yeah,
after the draft.
that is true.
I mean,
when did they draft him? Oh,
7th round.
Okay, well that's excusable. This dude better be raw though.
Yeah.
Sterling.
He better be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, greatest steal of all time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 15. I got these like, if you have a problem with around these picks, doesn't mean you did a bad job. It just means, I've already touched on it, but like, just you had a good job. I picked the Giants, 15. Andrew Thomas, arguably the best O tackle in the draft.
I think he was the best O tackle.
I think he was the safest pick, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good pick.
I also got Matt Pert, who's he's 6'7", 318 pounds.
Yeesh.
He's an offensive
Out
tackle.
of UConn, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they drafted 2 giant tackles to protect Danny Dimes.
Okay, well, all right. Danny Dimes. Okay, well, Daniel Jones fumbled the ball 3 times a game last year, or twice a game. No
Yeah.
wonder the dude turned the ball over so much. And they got another first-round talent in Xavier McKinney. So,
Yeah.
the 4-7 just really helped them out. That's what boosted them.
I got the Panthers at 15.
Wow, I have the Panthers a lot higher.
I would have them higher, but they didn't draft any offense when they lost a lot on offense.
Yeah, but they lost a lot on defense, too. They lost, like, their entire defense.
I mean, they drafted 3
I
really
thought
good
they should have
defensive
picked a
players.
quarterback in the 7th or something.
Yeah.
But
I mean, just get like a tight end or
Gross,
something like that.
Gross Matos could have gone in the first round very easily.
Oh yeah, that was a good
That D
pick.
line's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
Jeremy Chin too. He's a great player. And Troy Pride. I remember watching Troy Pride, and yeah, he was a good player. He was a good player.
Mm.
I got 14. All right. I have the Dolphins. All right. You have
Wow.
a lot higher.
I have them in the I have them in the top 5.
Okay, all right. Let me explain myself real quick, because they had a lot of picks.
Yeah, they had a ton of picks.
I love the Tua pick. They did a great job with that, I thought, because all his health stuff had come back fine.
They have 11 picks.
But Austin Jackson at 18,
Yeah.
he's like, he was more all potential, and I would have to be honest, I would have just taken Chason right there and you could have gotten Austin Jackson at 30, because Chason was on the board and Dolphins need help literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Noah Igbenogany, I don't know how to say his last name, but he's good. He's from Auburn, so I don't like to admit he's good, but it was a solid pick.
I mean, their first 6 picks were in the third, second, or first round.
Yeah. Okay, Raekwon Davis out of Alabama. He's just a run stopper, really. He's 6'7". He's huge, but I wasn't that impressed when watching the tape. Or watching Alabama games all year long. He's just a run stopper. All right, 2 picks I really like: Curtis Weaver out of Boise State, and Solomon Kinley out of Georgia. He's one of my best guards, and I just like what they did there. But yeah.
All right, so we're on 14.
Yeah, these are 14.
I got Jacksonville.
Wow, they are a good amount higher on mine too.
I really liked Jacksonville's draft. I mean, there's I think CJ Henderson was a good pick.
They got like 2 of the best defensive players though in the first round. And they picked up Laviska Shenault, who's a very high ceiling, Colin Johnson, a ball hawk out of Texas, and Davon Hamilton.
I mean, he's a Buckeye, so I gotta put him higher.
Yeah. And just I like their draft.
I really like the draft too, but I mean,
I think so many good teams.
There's so many good drafts.
13, maybe a little bit high, but I got the Colts. I know they're a bit higher on yours, but really high ceiling, and they picked up a backup for in case Rivers breaks down.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to touch on them. Jonathan Taylor, probably my third running back in the draft, and Michael Pittman. So yeah,
I got the Lions
at 13. Okay, 13. Yeah.
I really like most of their picks. I think, I mean, I kind of like the DeAndre Swift pick. He
was the best running back probably in this draft by a lot of people. He's not my best running back, but I don't like the fit. And at 35, I thought I heard rumors about Golladay leaving or I kind of thought they'd go receiver or somewhere of need, like a
Yeah.
linebacker. I mean, they picked up Aquara in the third, so I guess they did fill linebacker. But I have no problems with it. Just
They also took 2 Buckeyes, so
okay, yeah.
no,
Is that just what?
3 Buckeyes. They took 3 Buckeyes.
Is that just
Yes, that's how I ranked every single pick.
okay?
The number of Buckeyes. Yeah.
Okay, I have the Bills at 12. Looking back, I wouldn't have put them this high, but Ebenezer, he was like a first-round talent, and they got him mid to late second round. Zach Moss, I do like Zach Moss out of Utah. I think he will be a solid running back 2 for any NFL team. And Gabriel Davis, who was part of the national championship team.
Yeah.
USC. There's UCF.
I got the Broncos.
Wow.
I mean, there's not like any bad picks here, really.
I thought they did a really good job, actually. They stayed put, and got Jared Judy. Then they got KJ Hamler in the second round. Their offense is gonna be insane.
Yeah. Well,
And
they have Drew Lock.
they're giving Drew Lock weapons, is what I meant.
Yeah. Well, everyone around Drew Lock will be good.
Yeah. Lloyd Cushenberry out of LSU. I thought that was a great pick. I liked Albert. I'm not gonna try and pronounce his last name, but it's Drew Lock's old teammate, so I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the Broncos.
Yeah. You got it at 11.
I got the Giants.
All right, yeah, they're pretty.
I really liked how they got 2
First
Giants.
Oh my gosh, Carter.
They got 2 giant offensive tackles. And they also got
that was a great pun.
What?
That was a great pun, Carter.
Wait, what?
Shut up. At 12, I got the Jets. They had a good draft. Denzel Mims in the second, and Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton is huge, but they also got Bryce Hall from Virginia, who was really good for Virginia, and then Michael Piron, who, if I'm not mistaken, has the all-time record for most rushing yards in a game. Oh wait, no, that's another Piron for Oklahoma. I'm thinking of someone else. LaMichael Piron. Oh yeah, LaMichael Piron's solid though. He'll be a good running back too.
Yeah.
Who you got? All right, who you got at what is it? 10 now?
Yeah, we're at 10.
All right.
I got the Jets.
All right, yeah.
So.
They're around that range.
Yeah.
And as much as I hate to do it, I like their draft, but the Raiders come in at 10 for me.
Wow, I put them a little higher than that.
Yeah.
Mostly because I like the Raiders, but
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I like their draft, to be honest. I didn't touch on Amik Robertson. He was a 4th rounder. He plays like he's 6'1". He could have been a first-round talent if he was 6'1", but the man's is 5'8" out of Louisiana Tech, and he is he's tiny, but he doesn't play tiny.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was great for Louisiana Tech. Really, really good player. And just the rest of their picks. Ruggs, Arnett was a bit reach, but Brian.
I think they had a lot of higher picks.
Yeah.
So.
John Simpson's he's super raw. Like he's not polished as a guard. Tanner Muse, he was a white safety for Clemson, but we're probably gonna play him at linebacker. And Brian Edwards, who's like 6'3", 6'4", he's the all-time South Carolina leader in receiving yards. So
yeah,
I like their pick. Or I like their draft.
I got, what are we on, 9?
Did you already say 10?
Yeah, I said the Jets.
Oh yeah. What's your 9?
I got the Cowboys.
Yeah, I have the Cowboys too.
Oh wow.
I just I like their draft. They got maybe the steal in the draft. I don't think so, but
And they just signed Andy Dalton today.
okay. Well, yesterday, but yeah, I was talking about
yeah,
this with
yesterday.
my friend who's a Cowboys fan. Andy Dalton might be as good as Dak Prescott
I think that's pretty accurate.
because Dak Prescott is just not good in my opinion.
He's a backup that's starting for the Cowboys.
Yeah, there's a reason why he was a 4th-round pick.
Yeah.
He got extremely lucky by Romo getting hurt, but
yeah, I think that's how the Cowboys play. It's like they have a backup and then backup quarterback, and then their whole roster is really good.
like their whole
It's kind of like the
roster is probably top 3 in talent in the league, but Prescott and holes in their defense are weighing them down.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like Alabama. They usually don't have a good quarterback.
Yeah. I'm sad to see Tua go, but Bryce Young's gonna be the new Tua.
Mm-hmm.
Trayvon Diggs in the 2nd. He's a 1st-round talent. He's all potential though. Stephon Diggs' brother. He's all potential. Super athletic, good size. When you turn on the tape, he can get burned sometimes. He got murdered by Jamar Chase against LSU. I was at that game. It was rough.
Well, the LSU Alabama game was rough for Alabama.
Yeah, it was a great game though. I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of the best games of the year. 8, I got the Jags. We pretty much touched on him when you picked him.
Yeah.
But some of the CJ Henderson's the 2nd best corner. All right. Besides Chase Young and Jeff Okudah and King Claw, CJ Henderson and Chase Young are the best defenders in the draft. And you got Chase Young at 20. I thought he would go a little bit earlier. And they picked up a lockdown corner to fill for Jalen Ramsey leaving. And Laviska Shenault, who doesn't give it enough credit, he has a high ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I got the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers. Yeah.
You did this last week, didn't you?
I know. I did do this last week.
Okay. Yeah.
I just like most of their picks, and they got better, a lot better with this draft.
Yeah, and they kind of built around Brady, to be honest.
Their offense is going to be so good next year.
I know.
If Tom Brady's good.
Honestly, Tom Brady isn't really that good in the regular season, but in the at least last year he wasn't, or in the year before. But in the playoffs, he's a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, 7?
1-7.
Yeah, 7. I got the Broncos.
Wow.
They had a really good draft. I don't think they made really any bad picks.
No.
They picked McTelvin, Agkim. They had probably the best names in the draft. Michael O.J. Mudia. And, and Albert Okwuegbunam. Great name.
Yeah, if you could pronounce them right, that'd be great.
Yeah, in all seriousness, they had a great draft, though.
Yeah. I got the Raiders.
Okay, yeah.
I like their draft. We already talked about it, but they had a good draft.
Great draft. Number 6, you had them a lot higher, actually, or a lot lower, but I have the Panthers. Yeah, they got Matos, who has one of the highest ceilings, Gross Matos, who has one of the highest ceilings of any defensive player, and Derek Brown, who's a monster inside and gave Alabama problems in the Iron Bowl. So,
yeah. All right. Now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna switch up my board here, and I think I'm gonna put the Bengals at 6.
Okay, yeah, I have the Bengals higher, but all right.
I mean,
Bengals had a good draft. I like a very good draft.
It's a franchise-changing draft.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's honestly weird because I feel like the team that has the number 1 pick is never that high on these. like
Yeah.
rankings.
Usually it's the Browns.
Their first three, yeah, their first
I mean,
three picks though were great. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Logan Wilson, who could have gone a lot earlier, and it's kind of rare to see a guy who can pick the ball off in Logan Wilson and tackle really well. So, yeah.
yeah, I really like their draft.
Who who got a
So
5?
I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals as well. I love
Yeah.
their draft.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have a second round pick, but
Yeah.
I
At
mean,
number
they
8,
kind of got.
at number 8 though, they really needed a tackle, but one of the best players in the draft was on the board, so you got to take him, Isaiah Simmons. I don't know how well or what position he's gonna play in the NFL. Maybe it's safety or linebacker, but he'd be a huge safety. But
yeah, I think he'd be really good at safety.
Yeah, he's freak athlete. And then third round, they got one of the steals in the draft, Josh Jones out of Houston, who's I think was my 5th O lineman or O tackle.
He was my 5th too, or like 4th maybe.
But it's because the top 4 were pretty solid. I think he could have gone first round in a lot of drafts, but he
definitely could have.
Cardinals picked him up. And then Eno Benjamin out of Arizona State. He's super good. He can catch the ball. And I don't know how well he's going to translate to the NFL, but you might as well take a risk on him in the 7th.
I think he could be good.
Yeah. I like Eno Benjamin. Who you got at 4?
I got the Ravens.
Okay.
I mean, I really like Patrick Queen. That was a really good pick.
Yeah.
Kind of a steal. The Seahawks definitely should have taken him.
Yeah.
But
you know.
Okay. And then J.K. Dobbins.
Here's my thing, though. The Ravens have very few holes, and those holes that they did have, they patched in this draft.
And they got better.
The number 1 need was linebacker, and they got the second best linebacker in the draft, Patrick Queen. Then they got J.K. Dobbins, who they didn't really need, but he is a
He's gonna be amazing there.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. It's gonna be a 1-2 punch with him and Ingram, and Devin Duvernay out of Texas, and not to mention they got Malik Harrison.
Yeah,
I like this draft. I thought it was one of the best in the draft.
It was,
if not the best.
Sure.
Yeah. Number 4, I have the Cleveland Browns.
Wow. I think the top 5 could switch around.
Yeah.
In every single
Okay,
rating.
so Jedrick Wills, he's gonna be a franchise tackle for the Browns.
Yeah.
He's a great pick. Grant Delpit in the 2nd. He didn't have that great of a junior year. He has a lot of problems tackling. I think they can fix. He has
just like the rest of the Browns.
50 missed tackles in his LSU career. He's problems there. Jordan Elliott, not a bad pick. And Harrison Bryant, who was kind of a steal, to be honest.
Yeah, I really like that pick.
You got another steal, Donovan Peoples-Jones. I thought he could have gone in the 4th round. I know he's a Michigan receiver, but
I like Donovan Peoples-Jones as a player, but I hate that he went to Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just annoying. Because they could have taken KJ Hill.
Oh yeah, dang. Rip. Number 3, I got the Bengals. Yeah, I just really liked their draft. I thought it was really good. Their day 3 wasn't as great as other teams, but their day 1 and Logan Wilson really brought him up my board.
Yeah. I got Miami at 3. Because
they had a lot of picks, and I feel like they just could have done better.
They probably could have done better, but I mean, with how many holes they had, I think they filled a couple of them pretty well.
Yeah, they had a lot of holes.
Yeah,
because they so many picks too.
I mean, they traded away like their talent last year.
Yeah. it was a good draft by the Dolphins, but
I think 3 years later, the Dolphins could be in the playoffs.
if Tua doesn't get hurt, I think they could easily be in the playoffs.
I'm not a huge fan of Tua. I mean,
Uh,
he's from Alabama, so I don't like him.
yeah,
But I think the injury thing.
he got injured a lot. I'll give you that. But when
Yeah.
he's healthy, he's as good as Joe Burrow. So, well, I wouldn't say as good, but he had
Maybe.
a good 3-year career, unlike Burrow, who had a 1-year wonder, really.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, he didn't have 3 years. He was injured like half the time. So.
Yeah, well, the 1 year before his Heisman season, he was pretty average,
Mm.
like super average. Number
Yeah.
2, I'm trying to figure out who you could. Oh, I know who your top 2 are. All right, my number 2 is the Vikings.
Wow.
Um,
So you got the Ravens out number 1.
I have the Ravens at number 1, but
Wow.
the Vikings. They if some people thought they were gonna trade for Trent Williams, but they picked up Ezra Cleveland, so they don't need to anymore. They got Justin Jefferson in the first to fill for Diggs, basically.
They definitely went for quantity over quality in this draft.
They had a lot of picks. Holy crap!
They had
4 7s, 2 5s, 2 6, 2 3 4s.
15 picks.
Yeesh. Oh, I forgot about Nate Stanley. Dang, I feel like the guy's been in college for like 6 years. Jeff Gladney in the first 2. That was a good pick. They got Cameron Dantzler out of Mississippi State. He was a very solid player. And KJ Osborne out of Miami. Yeah, I like the Vikings draft.
Yeah. My number 2 is the Browns.
Okay.
Because I'm a little biased.
No, yeah, they had a good draft though. So.
But I mean, I can put them here and people wouldn't question it that much.
Yeah. It was a good draft. It was a good draft.
The only pick I really don't like is the Nick Harris pick.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that. I've never really heard of Nick Harris, to be honest. But yeah,
I don't know. I
Jacob
think they
Phillips
got
isn't
better.
bad either. So.
Yeah.
Number 1, the Ravens. Okay.
I think the Ravens could be anywhere.
They don't have as much talent as other teams, but since they had very latest round picks, they did a really good job. And they filled the holes that stopped them from winning the Super Bowl, I think. And Lamar Jackson underplayed, but we'll get to that. We'll talk about that on a different podcast.
Yeah. My number 1's the Vikings because I mean, if half of their picks are good, they still have as many as a normal team.
Yeah, they had. How many picks did they have though? It's, what, like 20? No, that's too much.
15, I think.
15? Yeesh. Dang. All right.
Yeah, 15.
All right, so that just concludes our top 32.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good drafts this year.
Yeah,
I think it was a really good draft class.
Yeah. There was tons of receivers, obviously. Great O tackles. There was, unlike some drafts, there was a clear home run quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And now that we finished the top 32, do you want to just move on to our NBA topic, which is like the award predictions and Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals and Finals predictions.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
Let's start with the Western Conference because I'm still deciding the Eastern.
Let's talk about when the NBA could come back.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think
the practice.
Come back in June with no more regular season.
I think no more regular season will happen.
Do you think they'll play to 5 games? I've heard that's a possibility.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know if that'll happen though. That's kind of strange.
They just opened the practice facilities, or they will open the practice facilities on Friday this week.
I thought it was May 1st. You can do like
they did open it on May 1st, and then they pushed it back to May 8th.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
I think they'll come back. Because things are kind of returning to normal.
Like, I could see mid-June.
Yeah, I'd say June 15th.
Yeah. Right in the middle.
What's your Western Conference Finals predictions?
Okay. I got the okay, so this is kind of, some people say this is wrong, but I got the Lakers versus the Nuggets.
Okay. Yeah. My problem with the Nuggets is I don't have a problem. Actually, I don't have a problem with them. It's just the Clippers have guys who they have Kawhi Leonard, and he is a proven winner his whole life. They have one of the best defensive teams, and they have Paul George. So
yeah,
make with you what you want with that. I'm gonna go basic. I think it's gonna be Lakers Clippers, and I think
that would be awesome.
That would be amazing. I think Lakers
battle for LA.
Lakers will win in 6. It could go to 7, but I don't know. It's gonna be a great series. That's what I know.
Yeah, that would be.
Who you got winning the Lakers Nuggets series?
I mean, I like the Nuggets, but the Lakers are gonna win.
It's LeBron James in the playoffs, so.
I mean, yeah. Come on.
How many games? 5?
I'm gonna say 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say 4, but
I think the Nuggets will squeak a game by.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference. This is tough. Wait, the Nets actually could make a run, right?
The Nets?
Yeah, because they have Kyrie and Kevin Durant.
They're the 7th seed if the playoffs were to start today.
Yeah, but they would have KD back, right?
I don't think so.
Started in June. Yeah.
They might.
Okay, my picks are. I got the. Dang. All right. I really like the Raptors, but I don't think they're gonna be in my. I got the Bucks. I'm kind of hesitant to put them there, but I still like them. I like the Bucks, and either the Celtics or Heat, really. I think I'm gonna go with the Heat, Bucks Heat.
I got Bucks Celtics.
Yeah.
I just think Boston's too deep.
Yeah, they got the big 3: Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker, yeah.
And they got Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, that team is kind of stacked.
Marcus Smart, I mean, he's a backup.
Yeah, but he's a great defender. Yeah.
Daniel Theis?
Oh, Daniel Thesis, yeah.
Yeah, and then they got Enes Kanter right behind him.
Yeah, they are deep.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of tough.
Another reason is because they got Brad Stevens.
Yeah, also you have 2 rookies. Yeah, I'm going to change my pick. I like the Celtics more. Because the Heat, I really like Jimmy Butler. I like him to lead a team over any of the Celtics players. But they have 2 rookies. I don't know how well they'll play. They have Bam, who's a great defender.
Yeah.
But Justice Winslow, Dragon Bender. I like the Celtics more, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I could have the Celtics win it. Who you got? Celtics, Bucks?
I got Celtics, Bucks. I have the Bucks winning.
In what? How many games?
I would say 6.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a close game. Very close series.
I'm going to go Bucks in 7. It's because the lack of experience from the Celtics, really. Because Jason Tatum's probably their best player. And he's, 3-year player?
Yeah.
And Kemba Walker barely ever makes the playoffs.
Has he ever made the playoffs?
That is a good question, actually. I don't know.
I don't know if he has, because he's played
It's
on
either
the
his first
Hornets.
or second time.
Yeah.
The Hornets.
He hasn't.
They were.
I feel bad for him for having to play on the Hornets for that long.
For real. That too.
Ooh.
So Bucks, Lakers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
I want the Bucks to win.
You want the Bucks to win?
I want them to win, and I think they're gonna win.
I really like LeBron James, though.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's hard to go against. I know LeBron's finals record isn't that great. Playoff LeBron is a different breed, and he's got AD. So
I don't know how.
Okay, but who's gonna match up against AD?
I don't know. I mean, it would be Giannis probably.
Well, then who's gonna match up against LeBron?
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, Chris Middleton. No disrespect, he's a great defender, but he will get bodied probably.
Chris Middleton he's had a really good season.
Yeah, he's super efficient.
Yeah.
Had him on my fantasy team. He was great.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to awards now?
All right, let's move on to awards. So let's look at the most important award, the MIP.
Yes.
Most improved player. I got Bam.
Yeah. Bam. Yeah.
He has 7.7 more points a game.
I'm gonna go with
2 more points and 3.1 more assists a game.
It's tough. There's a lot of good breakouts, but I'm gonna go with Brandon Ingram. I think he got like 5 more points per game, or no, maybe it's 7. Yeah, 7 more points, and he got more efficient. I think he averages like 25. It could have been Luka too. Like this dude's been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah. So Ingram has averaged 8 more points, 2 more boards, and 1 more assist on better efficiency, and yeah.
I just like Bam.
Yeah, I like Bam too, but there's other guys I'd put in front of him. Like I think I'd put honestly Trae Young above him. 7 more points. Trae Young is a horrible defender, but even Pascal. Pascal's averaging 10 more points.
Wow.
Or 9, but yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll move on to the MVP.
Coach of the Year. No.
Oh, Coach of the Year. That's
even more important.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most important right there.
I'm gonna go with Nick Nurse.
I was also gonna go with Nick Nurse.
Yeah, I almost said Casey, but
he's still doing really well without Kawhi.
I know, right? Because Spicy P has stepped up.
He definitely
good point guard.
He definitely stopped a rebuild in Toronto.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry too has been really good for how old he is. He's like 37.
Yeah.
Now we can move on to what's the more award?
Administrator of the Year. I think that's an award.
How about Administrator of the Year?
It might be. It's like the GM of the Year.
Isn't there like a not a Walter Payton because that's the NFL, but isn't there like a Man of the Year award?
A Nice Guy award.
Nice Guy award.
Well, I don't have anything on that. I haven't done my research.
Yeah,
on the nicest guy.
We'll do 6 man.
6. I think that's the most important player on the court.
Yeah.
When he's on the court.
Easily. Yeah. More than the starters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder.
I'm going with Lou Williams.
Wow. I didn't realize you were basic.
I am pretty basic.
Who is the Clippers 6-man? Is it Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, or who's the other dude?
Both of those guys could probably win 6-man of the year.
I know, right? But Schroeder has been a lot better, and he's really the Thunder's been a surprise to him, and he's one of the reasons why. He's been efficient. Yeah, I like Schroeder. Him and Chris Paul.
So rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. I'm gonna go with J.A. Morant.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with. It's hard not to go with Zion.
Yeah. Okay, Zion only played like 10 games, but he's gonna be probably.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at highlights from John Morant, I mean, he's so good.
Led the Grizzlies to the playoff race. Yeah, they're the 8th seed, but the Grizzlies suck.
Yeah.
They are horrible. How about I guess MVP is the only one left. Oh no,
no, there's defensive player of the year.
Oh yeah, let's do defensive player of the year.
I got Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You Giannis?
Yeah, I got Giannis.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick.
He's averaging a block and a steal a game, so.
Yeah, plus he's kind of like a guard. He's kind of like a big guard.
He's a giant guard. I mean, he's 6'11".
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a good pick. Yeah.
He's a muscular Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Yeah. Who can't shoot like at all.
Yeah.
Okay, Giannis was a good pick. So yeah. I got Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Well, that's even more basic.
I guess he's a great two-way player.
Yeah.
Nothing much to be said about him. He's averaging what, 2 blocks a steal?
Not sure.
Yeah, he averages, a 2 blocks a steal of game. So, Lakers have been really good, and that's a big part from Davis's defensive presence.
Yeah. So what's the next award? It's like the MVP or something.
Oh, we don't need to go over that.
We might as well.
Yeah. Okay, here's my issue. I really want LeBron to win.
Yeah, I would like LeBron to win too.
Giannis is gonna win this award.
Yeah, it does. Giannis deserves it.
I want LeBron to win, but because he's averaging what, 25 and 11, and he's 35.
Yeah.
But Giannis is what, averaging 31, 12, and 5.
I think it's 29, 13, and 5.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Plus his defensive stats, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Plus he's shooting 55% from the field.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, all he does is layups and dunks. So.
Yeah, but Yeah.
It's
kind of carrying them.
Yeah, Giannis is the MVP.
Yeah,
or whatever that award is.
The MVP? Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Scrub have won that. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I think we're good.
All right, that's great. All right, Carter. I'll see you later, man.